Hey guys, it's Zachary from HardwareZone, and today, apparently, we're still doing this. So, you guys seem to have this strange fascination with the Torras Coolify neck air conditioners, right? I've been reviewing this ever since the first one that came out. I mean, I've mentioned this before. This felt like, you know, a gimmicky little thing. It has a Peltier cooler in it instead of just neck fans, which is actually quite popular here in Asia. But ever since I did the last video, I think it was just about 2 months ago, for the 2S, right? You guys were like, ooh, 2S, how about the 3? Do you have the 3? When are you getting the 3? I have the 3. Yeah, so I got the 3. Now, I wasn't really going to review the Coolify 3 at first because I sort of felt comfortable with where we were at with the 2S in terms of the evolution of this product, from the design to features to functionality and performance. This felt like it was as good as it was going to be for something that is a one-use device with this form factor, basically, without introducing something drastically new, like maybe a full body suit sort of thing. But obviously Torras thought otherwise. But here's the thing, right? From 1 to 2, it solved an issue with design, with features. With 2 to 2S, you added quality of life improvements to functionality and made the performance slightly better as well, while keeping this same form factor. It now looks modern, chic. It even has a really great case that I really like. I can't really say anything bad about this. When I saw this in terms of its specifications and how it looks, this feels like you start to over-engineer. You start to throw something in it that it doesn't really need, but you're doing it for the sake of doing it because it just needs more, right? But yeah, I haven't actually seen it in physical, in person, so we're just gonna do this together, and who knows, maybe it'll win me over. And let's unbox the Coolify 3. Let's try to do this in one take and not cut. Right, so box. Okay, I can already see a problem with this. This is a sort of like shiny, like PVC plastic, kind of slick feel to this, which is completely different from the really nice fabric case of the 2S. And also, this is a complete circle. This is a horseshoe-like design, and you know, it's easy. You got one zip, you close, open, put it in. This has 2 zips. Remember what I was talking about in terms of over-engineering? It kind of seems like even the case is showing this. Okay, and you can sort of see like the size of it through here in it. This is heavy. Okay. guys, really? This is huge and heavy. I mean, wow. Okay, and at first thing, right, just by looks alone, besides the size and the weight, right, on the 2S, it's sort of slick, rounded. It does have a plastic shell, but it sort of blends into it because it's not shiny, it's dark. And this one is the opposite, right? This is super shiny on the outside. It's very reflective. I can already see fingerprints and sort of like finger oil stains on it. And it's not very rounded. For some reason, this entire sort of plastic shell has like a sharp edge to this. It's not rounded, so it doesn't feel, when you hold it like this, I can feel the edges on my hand and it doesn't feel as nice. It also looks like this is a combination of the Coolify 1 and the Coolify 2. We've gone back to a double hinge design because it looks like the cooling plate is now across the entire back on both sides and the back as well. You've got many fan grills, which tells me that there's a lot more fans on this. On the Coolify 2S, you've got the intake fans at the edge of the device and the outward flow upwards into your neck. This one, fan, 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 and it looks like another fan that goes downward. I mean, that could be cool, but look at all these grills. This looks more like a visor. Let's try this out. Let's remove these first. Get out. Okay. Yeah. And okay, we don't need that. So where are the buttons? Oh, there we go. Okay, the buttons are not at the side, it's at the bottom along with the USB-C charging port. And you know, unlike this where the big button on the side, you've got a really small button at the bottom, kind of looks like those smartphone buttons. Whoa. Okay, battery indicator on one side, mode and speed here. Now instead of just numbers and letters on the 2S, you actually now have words. It says gentle here, so this is the slowest setting, but my god, this is loud. Okay, both of these are on, and I can very clearly tell you that that drowns this out. It's loud, and this is the first setting. What happens if I push it up? Oh, this is normal. And what's the highest? Hyper. Guys, this is really loud. There's so many fans. I can feel the cooling plate behind. Here's the thing though. The fans aren't, the air flow isn't that big. I can hardly, oh, this is so loud, come on. Wow. You can immediately hear it spin up. It's like all the fans spinning. And the airflow is sort of, it's not even as big as this. Yeah. No. This needs to be normal to sort of match the airflow on this, even at my ear. And I don't really feel the one at my back that's supposed to shoot down. Wait a minute. Let's try to put it under my shirt. Honestly, I can't tell you if I feel it at all. And that's another problem as well, because the bottom firing fan obviously needs to be in your shirt to even work, but that doesn't work. I mean, in the sense that as you're walking around, you see it comes out already. So unless you can find a way to stick your shirt in it, it's not really going to help much at all. So far, not really impressed with the 3. I really don't know why I would get this, and I haven't even gotten to the price yet, which is the biggest kicker. The Coolify 2S, at this point I was checking the website, is 279 Singapore dollars. In our weather, this feels like something I would be willing to spend, to have. It has helped me in the past couple of months, walking outdoors. This is not $10 more expensive, it's not $20 more expensive, it's not $50 more expensive. This retails for 399 Singapore dollars. It is $120 more expensive than this. I think it's just too much, right? It's just gone overboard in giving it more paper specifications than it needs to be useful. Some of these things don't actually feel like it will work in a real life environment. There are way too many fans, it is way too loud, it actually gets hot to the touch just in that 5 minutes of turning it on. And from the spec sheet itself, this has a larger battery life than this, 5000 milliamp, 6000 milliamp, but because there's so many things going on in there, even from the spec sheet, even if you just run the fans, that only runs for about 17 hours. This runs up to 28 hours. I don't know, the Coolify 3 in no way is better than the Coolify 2S. Let's just put it at that. Now, for all you guys who are like, get the 3, try the 3. I've gotten the 3, I've tried the 3. How about you? Have you gotten the 3? I know some of you have. What are your thoughts? I mean, do you think that the 3 is better than the 2 or the 2S? Anyway, yeah, it's the Torras Coolify 3. If you want to get a neck fan, get the Torras Coolify 2S. This is great. This is excellent. I think this is actually worth the money. Not that. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next video. Wait a minute. Does this thing have magnets in it? Oh wow. Hold on. Oh wow, look at that. The case actually has magnets in it. Okay, here it doesn't. The top it does, and the bottom. Talk about having Why does it need any of these things? Progress. Why do I have needles? Not telling you that. Hey guys, before you go, don't forget to check out HardwareZone.com. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Join in the conversation. Like and subscribe to our YouTube if you want to see more of these videos. Do it.